Good evening. I would like to welcome to everyone to tonight's festivities. More importantly, I'd like to welcome the parents, staff, and most importantly, students. Would everybody please stand for the national anthem, performed by Joy and Nicole Brashears, Jarence Lyons, and Caleb Michael.
Good evening, and on behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to welcome all of you to this wonderful evening of excellence and our opportunity to honor your students for doing an outstanding job throughout the 4 years that they've been here at Hermiston High School, and also to honor our Honor Medallion recipients, which will be at the end of the program. I would like at this time to introduce the other board members to you. Unfortunately, not all of the board members are able to be here this evening, but I will go through the list so that when you do see these people, you have an opportunity to thank them for the volunteer hours that they put in as board members. So we have with us this evening Ms. Ginny Holtis, who is the second vice chair of the board, and also Miss Bonnie Luisi. So Bonnie, if you would stand. This is going to look a little sexist, but all the women showed up and the men didn't. So I apologize for that, but unless that's Mr. Gamalski in the back waving his hand. So if so, I apologize to Mr. Gamalski. But so we have Mr. Mark Gamalski, Mr. Josh Goller, and Mr. Brent Pitney, and Mr. David Smith, who make up the 7-member board. So again, welcome all of you to this wonderful evening, and we appreciate everything that you have done to support the students and also to the staff. And I'd like you at this time to recognize the staff. This is Teacher Appreciation Week, and so if you could give a big round of applause to all our Hermiston. you very much, and I'll turn this over to Mr. Dagley.
Raise this up just a smidgen. Pardon my voice. Good evening, distinguished guests, members of the Hermiston Board of Education, parents, staff, and students. My name is Ben Dagley, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Hermiston High School's Evening of Excellence for 2019. I would like to remind you at this time to please silence your cell phones. I can wait. And also encourage you all to stay until the event is complete, and we've honored all of the students here tonight. Hermiston High School's vision commits to providing an environment where every student can learn and achieve success. This is something the school board, the school leadership, and all of the staff work very hard to achieve each year as we strive to be the premier school district in Oregon. Tonight is one of the most important events on the school calendar because it is an occasion where we publicly recognize that success. We acknowledge this success through awards for student performance, academic achievement, citizenship, student potential, a commitment to excellence, and student leadership. Tonight we will recognize outstanding students in our academic departments, program of study completers, honors medallion recipients, and that's it. Our program of study completers will be recognized within their academic department awards. Some of you may be wondering what a program of study is and why it is a significant academic achievement. At Hermiston High School, we strive to provide students with career-relevant preparation in a rigorous academic format in order to prepare every student for success as they take the next steps toward pursuing a fulfilling profession. Our program of study completers must meet the following 3 criteria. 1, they must earn at least a B grade in required and optional courses within the specific program of study that are purposefully aligned to ensure they have a breadth of knowledge and experience in their chosen area. 2, each student must complete a capstone assessment demonstrating the knowledge and skill they've acquired from their studies and experiences in their chosen program. And 3rd, each student must complete an application and be approved through an exit review process by the designated program director. Excuse me. This evening, we will be recognizing 150 individual students in the following 6 areas, some of whom have earned multiple programs of study. Quite a feat. First program is Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resource Systems, Arts, Information and Communications, Business and Management, Family Consumer Sciences and Human Resources, Health Sciences, and Industrial and Engineering Systems. Our awardees should be proud and confident that they have the necessary skills and knowledge to take the next steps, whether it is in industry or some form of post-secondary education. Our academic award winners tonight will receive a plaque recognizing their accomplishments, while our program of study recipients will receive a certificate and their program stole that is color-specific to their program. So at this time, I would like to call up Leah Smith and Brianna Smith from our agricultural department and Kelly Robinson from Metals to present their department award winners.
Will Ellen Vanderstel, Tanner Bales, and Rigo Contreras please come to the stage? Tonight, I will start with a recognition of Ellen Vanderstel. Students in agriculture sciences learn and practice skills that prepare them for diverse post-high school education and training opportunities. Our recipient of the Upperclassmen Agriculture Sciences Award has taken 5 courses from within our department in her high school career. She has earned a cumulative GPA of a 4 and numerous dual credits both within our program and others. Beyond the classroom, she has been an excellent role model and friend to others. I cannot express enough the moral and upright character this young lady portrays in her daily life. Within the agriculture program, she has taken an active role in the Hermiston FFA. FFA, as a career and technical student-led organization, is much more than an after-school club. Ellen has taken full advantage of all opportunities for hands-on learning and content application. As a Hermiston FFA member and officer, Ellen has honed her leadership and personal skills in real-world environments while setting a leading example to her peers and community. Many of our younger members look up to her. Ellen has a strong supervised agriculture experience project in swine production, leading her to achieve her Oregon State FFA degree in 2017. She has participated in many FFA events at the local and state level and earned the right to compete nationally last fall. On top of all of this, tonight she will receive her stole for the Agricultural Sciences program of study. Beyond each of her accomplishments and goals Ellen has reached, we would like to highlight her driven and focused attitude as she prepares for her future in elementary education at Eastern Oregon University. Ellen's awesome attitude and kind spirit made her an easy choice to be the 2019 recipient of the Hermiston Agricultural Sciences Upperclassmen Award.
It is my pleasure to honor Mr. Tanner Bales as the 2018-2019 Agriculture Underclassman of the Year. Tanner is a sophomore and a first-year ag student. I've had the distinct pleasure of having Tanner in my classes all year. In the fall, he really connected with the curriculum and his passion for agriculture started to come out. Tanner stepped up this fall in filling in for an FFA contest for our district leadership camp, earning himself the top individual award for his speaking role. Tanner is an athlete, a scholar, an agriculture student, and a dedicated FFA member. Tanner, as a first-year member, took on a big role in helping with our ag literacy projects and helped the chapter win their first place banner at the state level for ag in the classroom. I am honored to be a part of Tanner's educational experience and super excited to watch him grow as a young man in the Hermiston FFA program. Thank you, Tanner, for your hard work and dedication. It has not gone unnoticed.
So I'm not quite the linguist as the two ladies behind me. I'm just a welding instructor, so bear with me. This year I get the privilege of having Rigo in my class for the last time. I've had him for 4 years. With Rigo, he's always working, always has something in his hands, doing something, whether that be a broom cleaning up, whether that be helping underclassmen, or whether that be helping the grounds crew fix something, or the maintenance staff, or the janitorial staff. Even in my absence, he has stepped up to the plate and helped our program become what it is today. So he is a vital role in where we are at in our program as today, and hopefully in the future we will have more individuals just like Rigo. So it is my pleasure to give this award to Rigo Contreras for 2019 Outstanding Medal Student.
All right, with the Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resource Systems Program of Study recipients, please work your way to the stage. As I call your name. All right, receiving the Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resource Systems Program of Study, we have Rigo Contreras. Oh, we're coming out of order. Okay, I'll get Rigo first. There we go. Rigo Contreras. Give me some time if we wait on applause till the end of the group, and then we'll just give them one big round. So I have Michaela Dyer, Gideon Fritz, now Jenna Holt, Trevor Horn, Joseph Knight. Now it seems too quiet. Thomas Mabbott. Madeline Marie McGuire. Not here. Isel Tejeda Orenda. Ellen Vanderstelt. We'll figure it out. And Patrick Ward. And now we'll give him a nice round of applause. Congratulations, Agriculture, Food and Natural Resource Systems Program of Study recipients. Now I'd like to call up for language arts, we have Cassie White and Kat Podlesnik to present their department awards.
Ms. Podden, I would like to call up Estelle Tejeda Yorenda and Nexeli Jaime, please. Okay, as an educator, one of our many pursuits is to make an impact on our students, but one that is often overlooked is the impact that our students have on us. Having Estelle in class this year has been an illuminating experience, the ingenuity that exists in the next generation. Estelle's candor and enthusiasm about learning are atypical amongst her peers. And many students gravitate towards her positive attitude. Estelle will be attending University of Idaho and pursuing a degree in agriculture. And I look forward to seeing what this young woman pursues, as her influence grows in the community. It is my honor to present the Outstanding Student in Language Arts to Ms. Estelle Tejeda Yorenda.
You think as a language arts teacher, I would be less nervous. Not so much. To confidently state that Nexeli Jaime is a sure frontrunner representing the most elite of students in English language arts would be an understatement. Though I have only been fortunate enough to know her for a short period of time, meeting her this year in my AP Lit and Composition course, her drive, determination, and altruism have become all too apparent. Nexeli is not the type of student who simply comes to class to learn, but rather strives for success on her own outside of the confines of campus walls. She completes far more than is ever asked of her and is consistently looking for ways to improve her skills within the language arts content. Aside from her propensity for seeking out high achievement, she also brings with her a character comprised of selflessness and encouragement. While many students may shy away from the analytical classroom discussion of a novel, Nax's demeanor incites those around her to feel comfortable in expressing their views. In a class where personal perspectives regarding morality and one's principles may be called into question, she aids in creating a classroom environment where confronting such difficult matters not only seems possible, but enlightening and very exciting. It is because of both her academic excellence and inspiring classroom demeanor that Nexeli's English teachers, Mrs. Carroll, Mrs. Kane, Mrs. Fisher, me, along with the rest of the department obviously, are all incredibly thrilled to award her as this year's Outstanding Advanced Student in Language Arts.
Congratulations. All right, next I'd like to call up to the stage, excuse me, Heather Brown to present the award for World Languages.
Would Amory Braithwaite and Ellen Vanderstelt please come to the stage? It is a pleasure to award Outstanding Beginning Spanish Student to Amory Braithwaite. Her teacher, Mr. Blackburn, wasn't able to be here this evening, but this is what he wanted to share about Amory. The most joyous thing in teaching is when a student comes up to you and informs the teacher that he or she has actually used what they learned in real life. To see the excitement as the student is able to apply what is learned. Amory Braithwaite is this student. This year she has constantly used the Spanish she has learned to converse with others outside of class. She has consistently gone above and beyond in class to try new things, not only to get an A, but to really learn so she can use it in life. She is taking learning to the next level and well deserves this award. Great job, Amy. Ellen, come on up. Ellen is this year's recipient for our Outstanding Advanced Spanish Student Award. Now this year is our first year with AP Spanish as a course here at HHS, and it has been a year of learning for all of us. The level of discourse, the texts, and the class expectations are very challenging, and for many students, a little bit even for myself, first semester was especially challenging as we kind of got used to this new course. Back in January, I think Ellen might have considered whether or not she wanted to continue with Spanish, but I am so proud of her decision to stay and her dedication to learn the language. She's got one of the highest grades in the class, she's excelling across the board, and that is not only due to her dedication in her studies, but because she has a genuine desire to learn and use the language. This is to communicate with others, and that's what's kept her going through our class, and it is paying off. I have no doubt that she'll continue to have great opportunities for that, that it will serve her well as a teacher, hopefully someday back here in Hermiston. And I'm really excited to see where that takes her and all the great people that she'll be able to connect with in her life. So thank you, Ellen, for setting such a wonderful example of learning and hard work and perseverance and success. Congratulations.
Congratulations. At this time, I would like to invite Sean McClanahan and Jordan Bemrose Russ to the stage to present the awards for Honors Music.
Would Kayla Manaole Hamilton and Sarah Brown please come to the stage? It is my pleasure to give this year's Band Honors Award to Ms. Sarah Brown. Sarah has been a cornerstone of the instrumental music program since I first started here at Hermiston High School. During her early years at HHS, Sarah worked diligently to improve her skills in all aspects of percussion, drums, keyboards, timpani, and all accessory instruments, and was always ready and willing to take on new challenges. Upon entering her junior year, Sarah took on the leadership role in the program during percussion ensemble. She gave generously and stepped up to help her classmates when they struggled with new concepts. This happened not only in sectional time, but also helping out with teaching new concepts to beginning students in the middle of class. She continuously pushed her ability level as a musician to become one of the top musicians in the percussion section. In her time at HHS, Sarah has been a member of the Hermiston High School Marching Band for 4 years and acted as section leader her senior year, been a member of the percussion ensemble for 4 years, been a member of the wind ensemble for 1 year and acting as section leader for that year. Played with the basketball band for 4 years, performed in the orchestra for this year's musical production of The Wizard of Oz, and apparently sometimes she also went to school and had a social life. I believe Sarah has a bright future in front of her no matter what she decides to do. But I sincerely hope that Sarah continues on with music in some way because she has such an amazing gift to give the world. I wish her the best of luck. Sarah Brown.
Kealii Manaole is an opinionated, passionate, and independent thinker, motivated by the complexity and perfectionism that goes into a quality product. KK is a leader to her peers, both in character and knowledge, and not only pushes herself to be the best in all that she does, but paves the way to success for her peers. KK always has a positive attitude, high energy, and works well with others. She is not hesitant to get to know those around her and to create a culture and family within her surroundings. KK Hamilton has performed in the Hermiston High School's top auditioned ensemble chamber choir for 3 years, Majesty, our a cappella choir, for 2 years, and has been involved in the choral program for all 4 years of high school. KK is currently our choir president and is the chamber choir alto section leader and played Glinda the Good Witch in this year's musical, The Wizard of Oz. KK is also highly involved in our school's leadership team, is the National Honor Society historian, a mentor for our school's Link crew, and is highly involved in her church youth group and serving as youth worship leader, and is in advanced hula dancing. Next year she will be majoring in music production. So proud of this wonderful young woman, and I look forward to all of her accomplishments in the future.
Congratulations. Regarding the music stole we're about to present some students, I'm going to read a blurb written by our music department. Students who have received this honors music stole we're about to give out have committed to pursuing music not just during their everyday, but also before and after school, endless hours of practice, countless performances in the community and beyond, and are the epitome of what our music program here at Hermiston High School looks and sounds like. After long debate, the music staff concluded that having a larger requirement to receive a music stole was necessary to fully prepare students for the music industry and to enter and audition for music programs at the collegiate level. Students receiving their honors music stole this evening have completed 6 credits of music classes, including 4 full years of choir or band, been involved in a 0 period and or 2 musicals, marching band, and have passed a full year for AP Music Theory. Students had to perform a solo piece to demonstrate their knowledge and skills on their instrument or voice. As I call your names, please come up on stage. Right, Nicole Brashears. Go ahead, let's start. We'll just keep them real short. Logan Daniel. Jessica Ferguson. Allison Galdamez. She's back around. Kaylee Manaole Hamilton. KK. Kyle Ketcherson. Chance Longhorn. Alyssa Perkins. Alexandra Varela Lepe. And Lucia Wiley. And I'm going to just point out that Kaylee Manaole, Alyssa Perkins, and Lucia Wiley were for choral, and the rest were for instrumental honors. Congratulations. Dare we clap together? Let's do it again. At this time, I'd like to call up for visual media and computer science, Nicole Simiati and Nathaniel Scott.
I will be presenting the award for computer science as well. Unfortunately, Mr. Terrio is not here to present the Computer Science Award. He is currently in DC with this year's recipient. The student is being recognized for creating an app to help find missing people. This, among numerous other achievements and accomplishments, made it easy to decide on this year's awardee. Congratulations to Rogelio Lemus for being the 3rd ever Outstanding Student in Computer Science. I will now present the awards for the visual arts. Would Gage Shipley, Bailey Hunsaker, and Natara Cruzetta please come to the stage? Bailey was chosen as a recipient of the Outstanding Visual Arts Student because she represents the best qualities in a serious art student. She is reliable, honest, willing to learn, and her work ethic has resulted in paintings and drawings that show voice and maturity. I have known Bailey since she was in 6th grade, and I have witnessed how her hard work has given Bailey the skills to work through challenges in her work. She is currently a featured artist at Pendleton Center for the Arts, and her work was selected as an Artist of the Month at HHS. Even with a busy schedule, Bailey manages to make time for art outside of school and maintain an A average in AP Studio Art. It is with great pleasure that I present this award to Bailey Hunsaker. My next award goes to a student who has shown versatility in every medium. Natara Guzetta approaches life with an artistic view, and art transcends into all aspects of her life. She has demonstrated how truly artistic she is by excelling in ceramics, sculpture, painting, and drawing. Natara takes her work beyond the expectations and infuses each with her own personality. Natara's work is currently on display at Pendleton Center for the Arts. In addition to being an outstanding art student, Natara is one of the nicest, most positive students I ever had. She treats everyone as her friend and brings so much brightness into our class. I am so happy to have gotten to know Natara Guzetta over the last few years.
Tonight, I'm proud to announce the outstanding media arts student, Gage Shipwood. I've known Gage since the beginning of my teaching career, and he impressed me with his work from the start. During his sophomore year alone, he created 2 t-shirt designs, one used for cross country and one for the senior class of 2017. Always looking to do more, he branched out into photography, poster design, and graphics, all of which have developed his strong taste in design. Not only that, but not only has he sharpened his own skills, but also the skills of his peers. Gage readily offers critiques and aid to those around him, and has helped elevate others in their ability as designers. Gage's strongest quality, however, is his disciplined dedication to his work. He doesn't complain how difficult the task is, he doesn't look for shortcuts, and he never quits. No matter how tough the deadline is, or complicated the requirements, he always rises to the challenge. It is not hard work that sets Gage apart, but dedicated work. He is reliable, self-motivated, steadfast, and 100% deserving of this award.
Congratulations. Okay, now I'd like to read the names for those receiving a Program of Study Award in Arts, Information, and Communications. So please come up on stage as I call your name. I figured it out. Sorry about the head cold, I went to Florida. I don't recommend it. Ethan Abbott. That's for Media Arts. Michael Albee for Media Arts and Visual Arts. Luis Almonte for Visual Arts. Robert Bellinger Jr. for Media Arts. Nicholas Brashears for Media Arts. Terry Chard for Media Arts. Rafael Cortez for Media Arts. Hope Dirksen for Visual Arts. Colton Duquette for Media Arts. My boy Anthony Duran for Computer Science. Michaela Dyer for Visual Arts. Arturo Echeverria, excuse me, for Visual Arts. Maritza Gonzalez for Visual Arts. Natara Guzetta-Reber for Visual Arts. Devin Hooker, Media Arts. Andrew James for Media Arts. Andrew's always surprising me. Aisha Jimenez for Media Arts. Jacob Levy, Media Arts. It's all Media Arts for a while. So Araceli Medina Perez, Media Arts. Jonathan Ramirez for Media Arts. Checho Rosales, Media Arts. Gage Shipley, Media Arts. Nicholas Stanley, Media Arts. Clint Stewart, Media Arts. Dylan Usher, Media Arts. Marcos Venegas, Media Arts. Ruby Villarreal, Visual Arts, excuse me. And Lillian Wall for Media Arts. Congratulations, please step forward. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. Andy Hall to present the Department Award for Mathematics.
Can we have Ella Hagel and Nadine Ferguson make their way to the stage to be recognized? Our first math award is for Outstanding Math Student, and this year's recipient is Ella Hagel. Ella is a student who is ready and eager to learn each and every day. She comes prepared and willing to engage in every lesson. She excels at every math task that is put in front of her and also helps her fellow students reach the learning goal. Ella is a stellar student, but an even better person. Congratulations, Ella. Our second math award is for the Outstanding Advanced Math Student Award, and this year's recipient is for Nadine Ferguson. Nadine is an excellent problem solver who enjoys learning and making connections to her prior knowledge. Her positive attitude, willingness to contribute to an exciting learning environment, participate in insightful questions, positively affect her peers, and contribute to an exciting learning environment. As a sophomore in college math, Nadine is a top achiever in pre-calc this year. I am excited to see her continue to grow in her mathematics and critical thinking skills as she aspires to become a future mathematician. Congratulations, Nadine.
Thank you, Andy. Next to the stage, I'd like to call Kevin Moore and Liz Marvin, presenting the Department Awards for Careers and Technology.
Good evening. May I get junior Cameron Cook and freshman Lily Cook to come up to the stage, please? How ironic is this when you have two sisters up here getting awards at the same time at the same night? Congratulations, girls. First of all, on behalf of the freshman success team, I'd like to recognize Lily Cook for her success granted in Success 101. A couple things I'd like to talk about Lily, what she performed in class, are the three following things. One, her character. Every day in class, she came ready, prepared, and ready to learn. Two, she was always complete with her work and very, very detailed. You can't ask for a better student when they are detailed and precise in everything she does. Last but not least, she was always on time and willing to work. So with that, I want to leave my fellow colleagues with this. You guys are going to be happy to have Lily Cook for the next 3 years, and it is my pleasure to award Lily Cook with the Success 101.
learning opportunities such as juvenile tutor, job shadows, and internships where students are placed with industry partners within the community. Students are able to explore potential careers before they have invested in the educational resources to achieve said career. As an intern, Cameron has been able to work side by side with a doctor at his clinic, following and assisting him as he sees patients. She takes the initiative to question the doctor as to the what and why of each doctor's visit. In her daily classes as an intern, she's been able to see a variety of ailments from diabetes to babies with rashes. But probably the best part has been when she was able to put a cast on her mentor doctor's arm and then saw it off 30 minutes later. I think it's fair to say that this has been an amazing opportunity for Cameron as she aspires to be an obstetric nurse, and through her glimpse of the medical field, she'll be an excellent candidate for nursing school in the future. It is my honor to extend Cameron Cook this award for the outstanding learning opportunity.
All right, now I'd like to call myself to the stage to introduce Business and Management Award winners. The last voice you want to hear tonight. I'm speaking now on behalf of the Business Department. At this time, we would like to recognize Sage Melson, Angel Aguilar, and Emily Mendoza. Would you three please make your way to the stage? These young people are being recognized for outstanding achievement in the field of business and lead a group of students that have performed at exceptional levels during the year, not only academically, but in leadership and entrepreneurial roles in student-run businesses. These students have been selected as the recipients of 2 individual awards given by the business teachers at HHS. There's 3 of them. The first award is for the Outstanding Business Student of the 18-19 scholastic year. The student chosen for this award must have taken classes from multiple areas of business. This particular recipient has taken Intro to Business, Business Applications, Spreadsheets, and Word Processing, 2 separate classes, Business Computing, Accounting 1 and 2, and since it's Sage and she knows who she is, apparently every AP class offered at HHS. Her resume is so impressive that it makes mine look like I did it in crayon while drooling and popping Cheerios in my mouth from a no-spill cup. It's very impressive. She has tremendous work ethic and can be counted on to be on top of all projects and complete them in a professional manner, often surpassing expectations. She was an easy choice for this recognition by all the business teachers, and we consider ourselves lucky to have been able to work with her over these last few years. Our choice for the Outstanding Business Student for the 2018-19 year is Sage Melson. Congratulations, Sage. And you will be missed by us very much next year. It's in plastic. I felt like I should unwrap it. Our second award tonight goes to the person, that we as a business department feel best exemplifies the qualities of a business leader at HHS. This year, we were unable to choose just one recipient for this award and have decided to name 2 students to receive it. Is this allowed? Who knows? Emily Mendoza is one of those students chosen as a representative of our business department's hopes and expectations for becoming a student leader. To be qualified for this award, the student has to have taken business classes at HHS, but is also usually enrolled in our advanced business procedures class as a senior. That's where we run 5 student businesses and they run everything. Excuse me. Emily has taken business apps, spreadsheets, and word processing, intro to hospitality, accounting 1 and 2, business computing, marketing 1 and 2, business workplace experience, and the aforementioned advanced business procedures. As the human resources manager for Boomer Bites, our indoor concessions business, Emily has worked diligently to ensure things run smoothly and efficiently, and that all employees are trained and ready to go. In her Marketing 2 class, Emily wrote a business plan for Boomer Bites and submitted it all on her own into a competition through our business club DECA, earning the business a gold certification, the only one in Oregon this year. Woo! Yeah. Her ability to make sure she figured out the submission process, the leading of the team that presented the plan at Nationals in Florida this last month here, and her easygoing and approachable leadership style has earned her our respect and adoration. I present the first of 2 Outstanding Business Leader Awards to Emily Mendoza. You will be missed so much next year, Emily. Who could it be? Our second Business Leader Award goes to Angel Aguilar. Angel has taken business apps and spreadsheets, Accounting 1, Marketing 1, Marketing 2, and Advanced Business Procedures. Mr. Tubby had a lot to say about your leadership, and I'm going to quote him now. Angel Aguilar has developed into one of our all-time great business student business leaders. His real strength lies in his willingness to serve others. Angel leads by example. He leads because something needs to be done. He leads because it's the right thing to do, not because it will look good on his scholarship application or college entrance essay. Angel has tremendous work ethic. His formal job within Advanced Business Procedures is marketing and sales for Boomer Bites, our indoor concessions. Once Boomers was closed for the fall season, Mr. Tubby recruited him to spearhead the updating of our Doghouse Student Store website. He continued this through the winter season while also continuing to fulfill his Boomer Bites obligations. This spring, he's worked developing shipping procedures for the website and has been recruited to help manage and work events in Boomers, the outdoor concessions business at Kennison Field. He has worked many after-school events, one time recruiting his friends to work when our regular staff was in Orlando with DECA. I apologize for that. One last kudo. The number one trait we think sets Angel apart as a true business leader is the fact we've never seen him complain, gossip, or talk poorly about a coworker. Angel always has a smile on his face, exhibit A, a pencil behind his ear, and a "we can do that" attitude. He's just awesome to work with. These and many more reasons are why we have 2 award winners in this category tonight. They are just both tremendous people. Angel, congratulations, and know that you will leave a huge space for someone to fill next year. We will miss you. Congratulations. Now the Program of Study Award winners for the Business Department. Brace yourselves, we've got a lot of these. And we have 4 different programs of study areas: marketing, finance, business admin, and hospitality. So I'm going to read their individual awards. They can win more than one, or not win. They can earn more than one in the business department. All right, I'd like to call to the stage Angel Aguilar. Welcome back. For marketing. Francisco Alatorre for Business Administration. Ryan Andresen for Business Admin and Marketing. Taura Arreola for Business Admin and Marketing. Danelli Atilano for Business Administration. Augustus Blue Blackhurst for Business Administration, Finance, and Marketing. 3. Evelyn Cadenas, Hospitality and Tourism. Jezebel Cardenas for Finance and Marketing. Crystal Cherez for Business Administration and Marketing. Alyssa Duran for Finance. Anthony Duran, welcome back, for Business Administration and Finance. Lindsay Arevia for Marketing. Chelsea Estrada for Finance. Jennifer Flores for Business Administration and Hospitality and Tourism. Madison Fricky, Hospitality and Tourism. Jennifer Fuentes for Business Administration and Finance. Zaire Garcilaso for Finance. Taylor Green for Hospitality and Tourism. Candon Gutierrez for Business Administration. Leslie Gutierrez for Business Administration and Marketing. Callie Ann Hopp for Finance. Jenna Holt for Business Administration and Finance. Jairo Ibarra for Business Administration. Andrew QB James for Business Administration. Good time. Josie Johnston for Business Administration. Emilio Leal for Marketing. Ryan Loper for Business Administration and Finance. Saray Lopez Moraz for Hospitality and Tourism. Karime Lozano for Finance. Graduating early. Aaliyah Madrigal for Business Administration and Marketing. Lisbeth Maldonado Espain for Marketing. Damaris Martinez for Business Administration. Page 2. Raul Medina for Business Administration, Finance, and Marketing. Alma Medina Ramos for Business Administration and Marketing. Sage Melson for Business Administration and Finance. Emily Mendoza, Business Administration, Finance, and Marketing. Freddie Mendoza for Finance and Hospitality and Tourism. Sari Morales Espinoza for Hospitality and Tourism. Aniki Mercure, correct me later, Marketing. I apologize. Lorena Ortiz for Finance. Lina Pacias for Business Administration. Moana Marie Peterson for Marketing. Seth Pruitt for Business Administration and Finance. Jonathan Ramirez for Marketing. Angeles Ramirez Limas for Finance and Marketing. Scout Reagan, Finance. Brandy Rodelo Salas for Marketing. Lexi Rodriguez for Business Administration. Joanna Rosales for Business Administration and Finance. Martin Salazar for Hospitality and Tourism. Gabriela Sanchez for Business Administration, Finance, and Marketing. Genesis Sanchez, Finance. Joshua Simpson, Business Administration and Finance. Daniela Solis Guardado, Business Administration. Hold on, Mr. President. Faith Spalding, Finance. Adrian Stewart, Business Administration and Finance. Elsa Torres for Marketing. Elizabeth Umania for Business Administration, Finance, and Marketing. Jocelyn Verdugo for Finance, Hospitality, and Tourism. Ruby Villarreal for Business Administration and Hospitality and Tourism. Madison Wilson for Business Administration. Laisha Zamudio for Business Administration. And that's it. Just kidding. And Heidi Zuniga for Business Administration, Finance, and Marketing. We made it. Let's go business! Congratulations, Gabby! All right, at this time I would like to call Anna Ritter up to present the Department Award for Science.
At this time, I would like to call up Sally Wooster and Chance Fredrickson. So I first got the privilege of meeting Ms. Wooster at the, well, actually a little bit before that, the University of Oregon Summer Science Camp. It was my first time having her. I hadn't had her in class yet. And my very first impression of her was that she was just a really lovely individual, easy to talk to, just really pleasant person. But I didn't really know her very well yet. So then she came into AP Chemistry, and I was really impressed with the fact that she really has a scientific mind. She wants to know the why, the how, the, well, can we try that again? Because we all know we do things in science many times over and over again, right? And she just really excelled among her peers. And she is a well-rounded individual inside the classroom and out. She served as a writing staff counselor at the Camp C located at Vashon Island. I hope I said that correctly. This year, she has actually been accepted to the LEAD program, where she's becoming, hopefully later, a staff member. Which I know that isn't in science, but I think it is a testament to her character, which I find to be outstanding. In science, she works at Oregon State University's Research and Extension Center here in Hermiston. She says that she has a variety of activities, which a lot of times probably is cleaning labs, and also doing some data entry and occasionally getting to go out in the field with her supervisors to do research. And she has been working there for 2 years now. Sometimes I forget that this lady is only a junior, because with her list of accomplishments, you would think that she was a senior already. She's also been attending other AP classes, including AP Language and AP Chemistry. And last summer, she got to attend a pre-college medical program at Brandeis University, which, if you don't know where that is outside of Boston. So I have the pleasure of presenting this award to Miss Sally Wooster. All right, and next is Chance Fredrickson.
Bergson, which I do remember when he was knee-high to a grasshopper. As you can see, that did not last. Chance has really a brilliant scientific mind. He exhibits all of the qualities of true scientists, which are curiosity, attention to detail, problem-solving skills, and critical thinking. He has the ability to look at a program and try to find a problem and try to find a scientific solution for it. I can't tell you how many times while he's been in science club I have turned around to find him saying, hey, do you have this chemical or that chemical? And of course, everything they were mixing was totally safe and not dangerous at all. So Chance has done a lot in the science field. Most of you are probably used to him marching around on the field, playing an instrument, but his true love lies in science. He likes to do some potato testing, which I have on good authority includes potato tips, which is his favorite kind of potato. He has done robotics at Columbia Basin College. And for the past several years, I have taken a delegation of students to the University of Oregon Summer Science Camp, and Chance has been a fixture there every year. And I let them know last year that it was his last year because he's graduating. And he doesn't know this, but I was told that they would be missing him along with some of the other seniors because they have enjoyed having him there so much. He also, like I said, is in science club, and he's always coming up with new ideas there. I happen to know he did very well on the AP biology test last year, and he also built a composter for the environmental club. And yes, I am rounding this off with he is going to be entering next year into Oregon State University in the field of botany, which is his true love. Thank you very much, Chance Frederickson, and high school will miss you.
Thank you, Anna. Next, I'd like to invite the dynamic duo of Ethan McDonald and Aaron Davis up to present the Department Awards for Social Arts and Sciences.
Will Madeline Hughes and Jenna Holt come to the stage, please? I have the honor of speaking on Madeline Hughes first, and then Mr. McDonald will talk to Jenna. Maddie is this year's recipient, one of this year's recipient of the Social Arts and Sciences Department Award. She earned this award through a great success in all 3 years of her social studies courses, which include World Studies, which you take as a sophomore, Advanced U.S. History as a junior, and AP U.S. Government this year as a senior. This year in AP Government, Maddie had achieved near perfection in her grade with a 99% so far. Still got 4 weeks left. She's always been willing to put in the work, the hard work, that's necessary to achieve such a grade in a rigorous course. I want to thank Maddie for a great effort and awesome attitude this year in class. So congratulations, Maddie, on winning this prestigious award.
And I am truly blessed and honored to give this award to Jenna Holt. I met Jenna as a sophomore in my World Studies class. She's very shy, and I am not. And so I pursued with jokes and such, but just her energy and attitude that she brought to the classroom on a daily basis really was transformative. Jenna may not know this, but I stuck students with challenges, behavior issues in groups sometimes with her, and where some advanced students might be like, I'm tired of helping kids, she never had that attitude. She was always helpful, always sweet, still a little shy. But then on top of it, she goes and achieves really high grades in advanced U.S. history, which any of my friends out there that have wrestled with Mr. Harshberger in this class, you know that ain't easy. A legit A, that's impressive. And achieving high marks also in AP Gov. But once again, the part that just stands out to me about Jenna Holt is just the character, the intellectual curiosity, most importantly, just the compassion and empathy. She had unbelievable essays that showed me she thinks about the pain, the challenges that other people in this world go through. And I think that's a trait that we're running out of at times in young people, and I really admire that about Jenna Holt. So put your hands together for our outstanding scholar in social arts and science.
Thank you, Ethan and Aaron. You know, 2/3 of those guys are really bad with fractions. Next, I'd like to call up for construction and engineering, Brent Parks and John Fisher to present their department awards.
Can I please get Junior JJ Fitzgerald to the stage? Great. JJ's a man of a few words and a lot of work. And he's our construction student of the year. He's an individual who needs to work day in, day out. JJ is a kid you absolutely cannot slow down. He is constantly looking for work, and more importantly, has displayed the characteristics that will make him a great leader in his career down the road. He is the first student to the project and is often the last to leave. When asked to do something, he is the first person to take action, and equally important, he is also the first to ask questions, getting a better understanding of the material at hand. JJ is a great example of a student who is here to learn, and I couldn't be happier with the fact that he has chosen to continue his construction education at HHS. Please help me congratulate our 2019 Construction Student of the Year, Mr. JJ Fitzgerald. Kurt Berger couldn't be here tonight, so I'd also like to call Gideon Fritz to the stage, please. So our Columbia Basin Student Home Student of the Year is Gideon Fritz. He's a great example of the quality of our student-built homes. Each year we pick a top student builder that has worked on 4 of our homes. We are currently finishing our 5th student-built home, with this year's open house scheduled for Monday, June 3rd from 1 to 6 p.m. This is your opportunity to see the great work our students have done. The Columbia Basin Student Home Building Program involves a large group of students and teachers to be successful. Our student builders, our student architects, our student landscapers, our student metal fabricators, and our younger construction students. As you know, the Fieldstone homes are modern, energy efficient, very custom, and a tremendous value in our community. Just like Gideon Fritz, a great student, a leader, thoughtful, honest, a hard worker, accurate, precise, and takes pride in the quality of his work. And is just a great example of the quality student we are looking for in our building program. Help me honor our 2019 Construction Student of the Year, Gideon Fritz.
The Engineering Student of the Year with Madison Anderholm, please come to the stage. I met Madison my first year here teaching at the high school. She was a freshman in one of the very first CAD 1 classes that I taught. She's always been insightful, efficient, elegant with her designs, creative, and has always come to me with challenging projects and items for us to engrave or 3D print that I always have to experiment with. She's been the top student in her class every semester that she took part, and she helped me she challenged me to help her reach her level of what she was trying to do. She made me a better teacher. Madison's been a STEM ambassador, a chief science officer, and she is also the designer of the current home being built out at the Student Home Building Project. She will attend the University of Idaho to study biology, but most importantly, she is a kind person. She's thoughtful. She thinks of others. Madison, thank you for what you brought to the program every single day, for being you. And to your mother, Gretchen, thank you for raising 2 wonderful daughters. It has been an honor to have both of them in class.
All right, now I'm going to call up the names for the program of study completers in industrial engineering systems. Excuse me. All right, we've got this. All right, Ethan Abbott. Engineering. Madison Anderholm for engineering. Lyman Branson for engineering. Hayden Cisna for engineering. Randy Conejo Garcia for engineering and construction. Logan Daniel for engineering. Abigail Ekblad for engineering. Gideon Fritz for construction. Allison Galgamez for engineering. Aisha Jimenez for engineering. Jacob Levy, engineering. Thomas Mabbott for construction. Tyler McClure for engineering. Araceli Medina Perez for engineering. Ezekiel Raguya Jr. for construction. Jack Pryor for construction. Martin Salazar, for engineering. Briseda Sandoval Alatorre for engineering. Samuel Smelzer for engineering. Noel Smith for engineering. Lane Stevenson, engineering. Harrison Temple, engineering. Alice Todrick for engineering. Patrick Ward, construction. And Jaden Williams for engineering. Please step forward. Congratulations. Next, for Family and Consumer Sciences and Early Childhood Development, I will call up Ms. Courtney Barnes. Mrs.
For his contributions in Family and Consumer Sciences and FCCLA, we would like to recognize Camden Gutierrez. Because this is my first year at HHS and I've only had the pleasure of knowing Camden since the beginning of the school year, I enlisted the help of Mrs. Susie Cobb, who worked closely with Camden for the past 3 years to prepare just a snippet of his accomplishments. We'd be here all night if I did all. While chatting with Mrs. Cobb, she shared a fun and slightly unusual fact about Camden. She informed me that he used to wear a suit to school every day in middle school, stating that even at a young age, he was totally focused on creating his image and had the desire to stand out in a sea of kids and be taken seriously. Involved is a major understatement when it comes to Camden. He is dedicated and passionate about FCCLA, his community, his friends and family, school, and most importantly, his future. Academically, Camden is a hard worker. He is curious about our world and he seeks out opportunities outside the classroom to learn more. During his time at HHS, Camden participated in several different summer programs offered by colleges across the country in both Stanford and Yale universities. During the past year, Camden was selected as a LEDA scholar and spent the summer in a highly academic preparation program at Princeton University. Be aware that LEDA only selects 100 high-achieving students nationwide from under-resourced backgrounds to help prepare them for admission and success at some of the most selected colleges in the United States. As a member of FCCLA, Camden stepped right into a leadership position his first year, volunteering to serve as freshman representative. As a sophomore, Camden fulfilled our chapter vice president and membership position. In that position, he worked with his fellow officers to design an effective membership campaign to increase the quantity and quality of our members. As a junior, Camden was elected state president of Oregon FCCLA, and as a senior, he continues to serve as an officer at the state level as vice president of membership. Camden has prepared for and competed in several different events at the state level which integrate academic knowledge and practical skills. Twice, Camden was the Oregon representative at the National FCCLA Conference. This fall, he traveled to Washington, D.C. to attend FCCLA's Capital Leadership in Washington, D.C., where he met with members of Congress to advocate for family and consumer sciences and career and technical education, and to show policymakers the impact of their support. Camden is what I like to call a magnet. His enthusiasm, charisma, and compassion make him somebody people want to be around. In fact, when talking to other members of FCCLA, they attest that he is the reason they joined the organization. It is quite clear that Camden, you do not need to wear a suit to stand out, for it is not the suit that makes the man, sorry Dagley, but it is the man inside the suit that gives it its spark, and you, young man, are quite the spark. Mrs. Stengel and I wish nothing but the best for you. Congratulations. Sciences and Human Resources Education, I would like to recognize my outstanding future educator, Jennifer Fuentes. Come on up to the stage. It is with strong conviction that I can say that Jennifer Fuentes is going to make one outstanding educator. When Jennifer sets out to do something, she does not do it halfway. Nor does she do just the minimum. In fact, she's quite the opposite. She will typically do something at least 1.5 times more than she needs to. For example, one of the essays we did near the beginning of the year, which I specifically said to be no longer than 2 pages and keep it simple. Jennifer turned in a paper that was 4 pages and complex and cited. She doesn't take just one AP class in a semester, she takes 3 along with a writing intensive research-based EOU teaching class. And when she reflects on lessons that she's taught, she doesn't rush to get it out of the way, she is thorough and deliberate. When she is faced with a challenge, she doesn't settle. She questions, analyzes, and is not satisfied until she gets the outcome she expects. And let me tell you, her expectations are very high. I have truly enjoyed having this young lady in my class. It has been really fun to watch Jen grow and change as a person, as she has overcome the many challenges that come with teaching and working with children. She has replaced timidness with confidence, frustration with creativity, defeat with perseverance, and she has seen firsthand the power of student-teacher relationships and the unpredictability of children and the joy that can be found in even the smallest victories. Jen, I know that you will grow and change more as you continue your path in education, but promise me and your future students that you will not lose your high expectations, your persistence, and your constant drive to be better than the day you were before. Or better than you were the day before. Congratulations, Jen.
Yeah, it's not the suit that makes the man, I believe it's the man that makes the suit. And now for the program of study in education. Looks like we're ready over there. Evelyn Cadenas for education. Jennifer Flores. Jennifer Fuentes. Micah Crumwee. Elizabeth Rada. Ana Ramirez Reyes. And Cecilia Vasquez Heraldez. Please step forward. Congratulations. All right, next to present their department award, I'd like to call up Mary Robinson and Catherine Davis for special services.
Good evening. Would the following students for special services please come down? Tyler Garrett, Bailey Morris, and Emily Vivian. I'm here to talk about Emily Vivian. She is a fearless and ambitious young lady. Not only is she kind and respectful, she's one of the hardest working, most self-disciplined, and committed students, and she's not satisfied with mediocre. If you came into our classroom on any day, you would find her in the front row, working during lunch or after school when the pressure is on. She's taking a full load of academic classes that include science, math, and comm, and she has a 3.4 GPA. You might wonder, why is that such a big deal? Well, just 2 years ago, Emmeline spoke no English. In just 2 years, she's far above the average English language learner in my classroom. Emmeline, your desire to learn is admirable, and you are a pleasure to work with and know. Congratulations.
Bailey was nominated by Ms. LaRue, and I've not had her in class, so Ms. LaRue provided some input, and so I will just read what she put. I am incredibly impressed by this young lady Bailey has grown into. Once a shy and meek child, she has become a strong, independent, and dedicated student. She is a supportive friend, creative artist, and confident student leader. During her sophomore year, Bailey set a series of goals for herself and has spent the last 3 years checking them off as she reaches each one of these goals. Bailey will go off to college in the fall, where she will study art therapy and one day help children heal who have experienced trauma. I'm so proud of you and am excited to see all the great things you will accomplish in your future. This is Bailey Morris. Got to be last time. Our second recipient is Tyler Garrett. Students come to school to learn to read, to write, and arithmetic. As a teacher, it is my desire that students not only learn to read, write, and arithmetic, but also to become a great addition to society. It is a great honor to see students who turn the corner and they do become those fine young adults. Tyler is that person. Tyler is one of the hardest working students I have ever had. He is focused and always on top of what he needs to be doing. He learned over the course of time that it's better to stay ahead of your schoolwork than behind. The behind kind of left a pain for a while. Tyler hasn't decided what he wants to do after high school, but I am confident he will be successful at any endeavor he may undertake. It is with utmost pleasure that I present this award for Special Programs Outstanding Student to Mr. Tyler Garrett.
Congratulations. Next to present the Department Award for Physical Education, everyone's second favorite shot putter, Miss Emily Scrote.
I'm not sure who the first favorite is, but I guess I'll take second. Oh, he said Miss Kiefhopper. Good evening. Please join me in welcoming these two strong, beautiful young ladies, tonight's recipients of the award, Sydney Stephanie and Cameron Aldred. These two girls have been a part of something truly special happening here at Hermiston High School. It does not get talked about, but it has been seen. A training culture amongst our female athletes is taking over. Girls lifting as much, if not more than the boys, competitive spirits, mentally tough attitudes. These girls are passionate about working out, and most importantly, they are developing a confidence in being strong females and athletes. This is happening because of athletes like Sydney and Cameron that are paving the way every day with their superior work ethic and strength. Cameron Aldred is just a sophomore and has been in the Speed and Strength program for 2 years. She has a real passion for working out. Some might say she is addicted. This addiction has led her to being a specialist in Olympic lifting with flawless technique. Cameron can make any lift look effortless. She is a natural in the weight room and a true student of the sport. She lifts a max total of 450 pounds, has a 23-inch vertical, and can run 100 meters in 13 seconds flat. These are impressive statistics for any athlete. Cameron puts in the work to be successful because she enjoys what she does, and that is what makes her great and a pleasure to coach. Sydney Stephanie is a senior attending Idaho State next year on a softball athletic scholarship. She has been training in the Speed and Strength program for 3 years now and was a part of the first ever all-girls strength and conditioning athletic class here at Hermiston High School. She quickly became a positive role model and voice for all athletes. Fellow classmates described Sydney as a leader, tough with a killer instinct, and the hardest working girl they know. She creates a working environment. Give her the workout and she will get right to it, wasting no time, and every girl follows her lead. She is an inspiration to her classmates, teammates, and all the little future bulldogs out there. Most impressively, Sydney is the strongest girl in this school. She has an SQ score of 4.31. That means Sydney lifts 4.31 times her own body weight. Very impressive. This will be in the record books for a long time. Sid, the female athletic culture here at HHS is forever changed because of your hard work and dedication. Ladies, continue to challenge yourself mentally, physically, and always remember that strong is beautiful. Congratulations.
Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations, excuse me. And next up for Health Sciences, I would like to call Jancy Spoo up to the stage to present her awards.
Good evening. Would Sika Patel please come to the stage? This award was not easy to choose comes to class excited to learn and applies what she has learned to her own life and as well as to help others. She is always challenging herself to be better. Sika will be attending Kent State in Ohio to study pre-physical therapy. I wish you all the best in the future.
Now I'd like to call up the students, congratulations first of all to Sika, and I'd like to call the students receiving the Health Sciences Program of Study. Begin with Evelyn Cadenas, Health Sciences. Sheridan Dayak, Health Sciences. Alyssa Duran. Jennifer Flores. Amber Geisel. Madeline Hughes. Natalia LaBelle. Sage Melson. Lena Pacias. Erica Preciado. Ana Ramirez Reyes. Ashlyn Roberts. Sydney Stephanie. Elsa Torres. Elizabeth Umanya. Just kidding, Heidi. Heidi Zuniga. Congratulations. Before I hand things over to Mr. Spoo, I'd like to recognize a couple of people. One of them is trying to escape right now, Nasli Chavez. Thank you for helping out this evening. And we do have Miss Jacqueline Jenkins in the audience, our distinguished alumnus for this school year. She was introduced at the Distinguished Citizens Banquet and will be speaking at graduation. Jacqueline Jenkins. And now for the Honors Medallion Address, I'd like to turn things over to Mr. Tom Spoo.
Before I get started on the Honor Medallion Address, I also recognize two more people in the house tonight. Our Superintendent, Mrs. Trish Mooney, and Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Ben Browning. So with that said, it's my pleasure this evening to give the address for those receiving their Honors Medallion and their Honors Diploma. The students who have already crossed the stage this evening are an elite group. Those receiving their Honors Medallion are truly an elite group. The world will truly be a better place with these students. It's highly, highly encouraging and a pleasure. Thank you.
All right, good evening. So, to start us off with the Honors Diploma, we have Keali Mana Ole, Hamilton. She's participated in choir, leadership, and hula as some of her activities. She's part of the Kindness Confetti. She's the choir council president and the NHS historian. She's also the ASB vice president. She's been very busy in high school. So her future plans are to attend college for music production and eventually transfer to Azusa Pacific to become a music producer. Next we have Moana Marie Peterson. She is a valedictorian this year. Maima Enna and Michael Peterson are her parents. She's been a member of the National Honor Society and lead crew throughout high school. She is the senior class representative. Her plans are to attend the University of Oregon and major in biology. After college, she plans to pursue a career as a forensic pathologist. Allison Galdamez, her parents are Claudia and Oscar Galdamez. Some of her activities are marching band, basketball, pep band, bowling, and the play production Almost Maine. She's also a member of the National Honor Society, Knowledge Bowl, and the Robotics Club. Allison plans to attend Oregon State University to study electronic and computer engineering. Ellen Vanderstelt. She has been in Link Crew, National Honor Society, and is a member of the FFA for 4 years. She is currently, if I'm reading this right, the FFA Hermiston Chapter Secretary. Her plans are to attend Eastern Oregon University to major in elementary education and a minor in Spanish. And someday she will get married and have a very big family. Heidi Zuniga. Her mother was Marcelina Zuniga. She is on the chair for the Good Shepherd Student Foundation, a member of Generation College, a Link Crew leader, and the communications director for the Genders and Sexuality Alliance Club. Her plans are to attend college, though she has not decided yet on what she will, or where she will go, but she will be going. She made that very sure in her statement here. She will study accounting and finance in college. Hannah Airy. Her parents are Remick and Scott Airy. She's been in marching band, pep band, National Honor Society, the Inland Northwest Orchestra, and she's a volunteer for the Special Olympics. Some of the clubs she's done is Science Club, where she was the acting president. She's a section leader for marching band and pep band and wind ensemble, and she's been a Link Crew leader. Very busy student. She's going to attend Washington State University and major in biomedical engineering. Sage Nelson. Her parents are Nick and Devin Kennedy. She's been a member of the National Honor Society and participates with Aspire. She plans to attend Southern Oregon University and obtain a degree in her desired field. Callie-Ann Hocht. Her parents are Randy and Tanya Hocht. She has been in band for all 4 years, including marching band, pep band, the musicals, and our top wind ensemble band. Her plan is to attend Oregon State University to become an accountant.
Start with valedictorian Madison Anderholm. Her parents are Gretchen, Jim, Ivan, and Rochelle. She has participated in soccer, track and field, cross country. She's also a member of the National Honor Society, and her plans include attending the University of Idaho and majoring in biology and a minor in Spanish. Alexandra Varela Lepe. daughter of Abel Varela and Ana Lepe. She has been involved in marching band and pep band since freshman year. She is a part of Link Crew, Generation College, and National Honor Society. Last year, she was the Vice President of National Honor Society, and this year, she is the Chapter President. She plans on shipping out to basic training for the Oregon Army National Guard. And after she returns from training, she will be attending Pacific University to study criminal justice and law. Edgar Mesa Macias. Son of Jose and Edith Mesa. His activities include robotics. He's also a part of the Dungeons and Dragons Club. He plans to go to the University of Oregon and will most likely pursue a math major. Ivana Peña. Her guardians are Maria Alvarez and Jose Alvarez. Her activities include tennis, cross-country, choir, and winter track. She is a member of Science Club, Key Club, Anime Club, FFA, and Art Club. She plans to go to Eastern Oregon University to get her bachelor's in science to become a registered nurse. Camden Gutierrez. He is the son of Evenecia Gonzalez and Candelario Gutierrez. He is a part of FCCA for 4 years, serving as State Vice President of Membership and Stoll President. He's President of Hermiston's GSA and Secretary of the Good Shepherd Community Health Student Foundation. His plans are to attend the University of Oregon, studying cinema studies or photojournalism. After graduating, he plans to run with the zebras in Africa so they too can help him run away from his problems. Sika Patel. Son of Bobby and Gina Patel. Sorry, daughters, Bobby and Gina Patel. She has done track and field for 2 years. She is in the National Honor Society, ASB, Generation College, Link Crew, and was in Key Club, and also did pool concessions during the summer. She is a representative in National Honor Society and was a club member in Key Club. She was also class representative for ASB her junior year and moved on to being class treasurer her senior year. She plans on going to Kent State University to get master's in exercise science to pursue becoming a physical therapist. She hopes in the near future to be able to open up her own and bigger therapy clinic and help as many people as she can. Naxeli Jaime. Daughter of Nora Rodriguez. She is involved in Majesty Choir, Chamber Choir, Generation College, National Honor Society, Genders and Sexuality Vice President. She plans to attend Portland State University and sip tea with a cat named Chuvosky.
Valedictorian Gideon Fritz. Parents are Eric and Sharon Fritz. He participated in trap shooting. His future plans are he's always dreamed of living on a homestead in the mountains where he could provide for his family while being a fish and wildlife officer and owning his own welding, woodworking, and construction business in the Pacific Northwest. In order to live out his dream, he will be attending a welding certification course over the summer and then BMCC in the fall. And after that, he will transfer to an Oregon or Idaho university to earn a bachelor's degree in natural resources. Congratulations, Gideon. Adrian Stewart. Parents of Lacey and Ty Stewart participated in tennis. She was a member of the FFA chapter reporter. She was National Honor Society treasurer and participated in Generation College. She was the ASB freshman co-president and also a pack leader. and her future plans are to attend Pacific University. Congratulations, Adrian. Jenna Holt. Parents are Karen and John Holt. She participated in golf. She was a member of the National Honor Society, and she plans to attend Washington State University and major in animal science with a pre-veterinary track in order to pursue a veterinary school in the future. Congratulations, Jenna. Joshua Simpson. Parents are Brian Simpson and Lorena Simpson. He's participated in Eagle Scouts since he was the first grade. He's 4 years of varsity lacrosse. He was part of the National Honor Society for 3 years and Sergeant in Arms for 2. He will be attending a 4-year William Penn Honors Program in the fall from George Fox, and he will be studying accounting and finance in order to become a CPA. Congratulations, Joshua. Emily Mendoza. Parents are Maria Mendoza and Martin Mendoza. She's a volunteer and a tutor, and she likes being outdoors. She participated in Generation College, National Honor Society Secretary, Linker, and Aspire. She plans to attend Eastern Oregon University in the fall and work towards a bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in marketing to then go on to become a marketing manager. Congratulations, Emily. Madeline Hughes. Parents are Bob and Stephanie Hughes. She was the vice president of the National Honor Society and part of Aspire. She plans to attend a 4-year university to obtain a degree. Congratulations, Madeline. And finally, Anthony Duran. He participated in varsity track and field and cross country. He plans to attend U of O and make his family proud. Congratulations, Anthony.
Congratulations, everyone. It is amazing what we can do here at Hermiston High School, the success our students are having using the technology and the resources that we work hard to provide them with. I think we saw a lot of really great things tonight. I want to thank you for coming and keeping this event a yearly tradition. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening and drive safe.